And we back once again. It's your boy, Sir William L.
It's Sartorial King.
And this is
Caviar Conversations.
Caviar for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, bubble bath.
What's good, King? How you feeling, man?
I feel blessed, man. I think I feel good, man. I can't complain.
That's what's up. I'm always glad to hear that. That's always a blessing.
You just came off a birthday, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely still Virgo season. And I definitely came off a birthday. You know, this year was really chill for me, man. It was really laid back. I didn't really do anything too crazy, you know. I always appreciate the birthday wishes and the emails and the texts and the DMs and the Facebook messages coming in. So
yeah,
much respect, much love to everybody that, you know, thought of me to, you know, reach out to me. And I really appreciate that. Appreciate those people.
That's love. That's love.
Another year, another lap around the sun. But we got a big event coming up, maybe like what, in a week and a half?
Yeah.
Like a week and a half. So this event is called Black Is. And shout out to Crystal Bailey Events, right? Shout out to our brother Mar _CYL. Lamar, he's our sommelier of the show. He's just an expert on lifestyle, right?
Yeah,
Friend of ours. And this event, this ain't no event you could come halfway, man. You gotta come full throttle with this event because it's gonna be a grown and sexy event, right? For young Black entrepreneurs, not even entrepreneurs. If you have a job, that's fine. You know, everybody got jobs, but just young Black people that want to have a good grown-up time, drama-free, right? Drink some good liquor, have 1, 2, 3-course meal.
3-course meal.
3-course meal, and look good while you're doing it. Network if you want to, enjoy yourself if you want to, get drunk, but as long as you can control your drinking, it's all acceptable.
Yes.
And so, and for this event, the name says Black Is, so that should say what the attire is, right? It's an all-formal event. That means tuxedos, black suits.
Talk their talk.
No skimpy Joe. We ain't going to Live this weekend.
No.
September 11th, we not at Live. No. We not wearing little dresses. I don't care what designer sneaker you have on. If it ain't right, it ain't for that night. You heard? You gotta come decked out, walking like you supposed to be in a building. That's the type of affair this is. Me personally, if I could have put it together a little earlier, I'd have came with a top hat on in this bitch. I'd have put a top hat on with a tail in the back, walking looking like a penguin, you heard?
You know, that came with his Fred Astaire.
Come on now. But we gonna come right. Sartorial King is gonna be in the building. Sir William L is gonna be in the building. It's definitely an official event to be at.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how they doing it. You know what I mean? They making sure that you should know what to put on for this event, right?
Yeah. They're very vocal about it, which I like. In all of their postings, basically they're detailing it down to the minute fact of what you should have on, how you should come to the event. Mm-hmm. I like it because there's no gray area where someone say, "Oh, I didn't know," right?
I'm trying to hear that.
I'm excited because literally people don't have a lot of different outings to come to 9, right? People talk about they can throw it on. Okay, you can throw on names, you know, people can throw on an outfit they saw. We already talked about this. People look at mannequins, and, you know, say, "Oh, I can do this." But to get dressed in a suit for a man, I'm gonna talk to the men first.
Talk to them.
Get dressed in a suit and to be in a different wave is a whole nother level of distinguished gentleman, right? You got to have the right dress shirt.
Right dress shirt.
Has to be tailored to the T. You have to pick the right shoe, whether it be a loafer, whether it be a tie-up. If you're going to do a bow tie, or you're going to do a lapel pin, or you're going to French cuff, like you got to think about, are you going to wear frames? So it goes down to a lot of your sock game got to be right. It has to be a level of detail that really you don't pay attention to more so on a regular day to day. And this is what I live for. I live for moments like this. I live for moments like that.
These are events that come far in between. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to do this every weekend. So when it does come around, I think that you have to really take advantage of it. And, you know, everybody's not going to do a tailored suit. That's fine. You know, I don't judge people if it's not tailored. But as long as you come like you know, or you got some common sense, like, you know what I mean, then it's going to work out.
I do judge, bro.
You judge. You that critical. Don't come with no clip-on bow tie. We ain't doing the clip-ons.
Oh.
We ain't doing the clip-ons. All that snap, no, that thing gotta be tied. You like how I did that, Rob? You like that? It gotta be tied. Don't be coming with no clip. If I can do this clip-on, that's a clip-off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta hit that. You know what I'm saying? Remember
I do.
This part, Rob? When you pull the wings,
you gotta make sure you gotta fluff it. You gotta fluff it. Make sure
fluff it out. If you ain't doing
this, there's a simplicity. There's a simplicity to your bow tie not being too perfect. It gotta have a little irregularity. You know what I'm saying? And
sure.
My homies, and one of my big homies, my man Hot. At the end of the night, he always likes to have his joint just hang, let the bow tie just hang like part of the Rat Pack or something.
Yeah. Fred Astaire. I like it.
Yeah.
If you ain't doing this,
Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis
and all them. If you ain't doing this, then you got a problem.
So with the postings, right? Where, you know, I see that they're making fun of it a little bit too, you know, because people try to leap out and take certain risks. Great word, yes. Certain risks that are not detailed in whatever is written, right? And they telling you, gentlemen, black suits, you know, or a tux, if you're gonna do that, you know, you're gonna do an all black shirt, or you do a white shirt, but don't go into these silvers. You know, some guy, you already know, somebody might see something fly and be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna kill it.
I'm gonna freak them like this."
That's not black though. That's not black though. This is a black event. I also like the fact that they are looking at who is going to attend this party.
Speak on that a little bit.
I had some conversations with some people that were like, yo, well, where's the transparency on their end? Like, why are we, you know, why are they looking into us? Why are they looking at our Instagram page or our Facebook? Listen, you and I come from an era, bless you, brother.
Thank you.
You and I come from an era where we've been to many parties and we've been out at the let out of many parties, right? Or not even that. We've been to parties where it ended early because you had some certain things going on, right? We know where we from. We know we've been around, but at the same time, we getting older. We have to move differently. We are in a different level of influence in different parts of wherever you are, whether you're in Philadelphia, whether you're somewhere else. We're trying to aspire to different things. We can have evenings out, dressed to the nine, where nothing is happening. So I understand the reason for looking at, you know, you bringing to this event. Now, I say it to say this. You know, Diddy was notorious for having the all-white party, right?
Right. I remember a Diddy party that came to Philly.
I remember that one at the Ritz-Carlton.
Right, and Jermaine Dupri was DJing. It was a crazy party.
Crazy. Diddy has done so many different parties, but one thing you've never heard was, if he threw a white party, someone came in something completely different than what was asked to be worn.
Butterscotch.
Off-white, vanilla. No. When he says, I want a white party, I want to see white.
I want to see white.
You could be the most influential person on the planet at the time. If you don't come correct, you're not getting in the party.
You're not getting in.
So why does it get different when it's somebody that we know or, you know, somebody's close to that's throwing an event? Now we get in this space where we want to, you know, push back and say, oh, well, why can't I do this? Or why can't I get that off? Not your event.
Here's my thing though, Rob. Here's my thing. If it's not your party, you cannot dictate how the party goes or the requirements of the party. If that was the case, then you would have your own party.
Yes.
And I think that's what people need to understand. Like, if I'm paying a certain amount to get into a certain type of party, that's like, okay, perfect example. That's like you go to a club and it's a dress code, right? No boots allowed. So you make sure that, all right, cool, I got what I need to have when I get in. And then you see somebody with boots on. So in your mind, you're like, ho. Y'all said no boots allowed, but yet you letting people in. There's no consistency there. What they're doing is letting people know, oh, this is the requirement.
Yes.
Whether you bought a ticket or not, it clearly says, this is the list of things that we're not doing. And one of those things we're not doing is not coming in all black.
I take it a stretch further. I take it a step further, bro.
Tonight.
I take it a step further. I had a talk with a homie, and we were just talking about the priorities of people. And when I say priorities, I'm not talking about priorities in terms of like, you know, people paying their bills. I'm talking about priorities in terms of what we deem is important in terms of going out versus other things. So I got a homie that, you know, he likes to step out. You know, we were talking about Rugs Weekend in Atlanta, right? Rugs Weekend in Atlanta, you already know it costs for the bottles, it costs to get your section. It's already $100, maybe more, to get into the parties that he got.
I think it's more.
It definitely is more.
I think it's more.
But people go and they buy their best gear for that weekend, right? Mm-hmm. And people Dior'd out, Gucci, whatever is hot, Mary's, whatever. But when it comes to an event that causes you to have to step it up a notch and wear, you know, your best, people don't want to take that next step and purchase a suit and look clean all the way from top to bottom.
Well, first off, a black suit is something that every grown man should have in their closet.
Okay.
That's just...
Yeah, what you say, a black suit, a navy blue suit, black suit, gray. That's right. Charcoal gray. That's why I just believe every man should have in his closet, whether he's in working somewhere where he needs to wear a suit or not. He needs to have that in his closet. I'm a proponent. I'm a person that thinks that every man should have a tuxedo in his closet, even if he's not wearing one. And I will just tell you this, because some people are like, oh, you tripping. Yo, I'll be tripping. That's fine. I'm gonna take it on the chin. But I'm saying this for a reason. One, a rental tux, unless you're in somebody's wedding and they make you wear that, a rental tux to me can't cut it. And I'm gonna tell you why. And the reason is because you can't cut a rental tux. There's going to be a missing component on your tuxedo that wouldn't be missing if you got it tailored to you or if it was custom. I ain't saying everybody got to jump out the window and get a custom tux. I'm just saying have it hanging so that if you with a shorty, with a lady, she said, yo, I want to take you to this wedding. The wedding is black tie. Now, you don't have to go run out and rent a tux and it looks shabby. You say, you know what, I got it hanging in the closet.
Yeah, I hear you. I definitely feel you on that.
You go on a cruise. You go to the captain's ball. Black tie. You got it. I've been on a number of cruises. Everybody had a tuxedo on. Point blank. Now, I know that's something that's not common as far as from where we come from. We don't know many people that had tuxedos growing up. My grandfather had a tuxedo on reserve. Street dude.
But we don't go, okay, I'll say this. In our community, we don't go many places where you need a tuxedo that have a tuxedo on standby. Yes. So you, your grandfather, y'all kind of are like a unicorn, so to speak.
Okay.
Because the average black man in America, he doesn't have a tuxedo just waiting to bust it out. Because it ain't too many events you going to where you gotta wear a tuxedo. You know what I mean? Okay. My thing is for some of the ladies though, right? Mm-hmm. Is that, and don't get me wrong, I like it, you know, I like a little bit of spice on it too. But you gotta know what's acceptable. You gotta know what's acceptable in certain environments too. Like if you come in and I can see your drawers or your underwear, whether it be a thong, a G-string, some grandmas, that's not cool. Now, I ain't talking about the lining. I'm talking about actually seeing the underwear.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not the party for that. Yeah. It's not it.
I've seen it on so many different occasions, especially working with teenagers, you know, proms. I always tell the young ladies, make sure whoever's doing your dress, make sure they use enough fabric and make sure they tailor it to you. Because at the end of the day, I've seen too many women holding up dresses here because it keeps falling. That's a common issue. They dancing, but they got to do this every 5 minutes. Your evening is almost shot because you have to keep making sure your breasts don't fall out. All right. Even with ball gowns, not too long to the point where now you stepping on it on the floor. You practically tripping when you dance or you have to hold it up in your hand because it's too long, because somebody didn't do the measurements correctly. There's a whole bunch of different things in the detail. Just saying. And I'm pretty sure someone like, you don't understand the struggle of what it is to get. I don't understand a woman's struggle with getting a dress made, but I've seen many women that have done it right. And I'm like, what are they doing differently than someone else is doing? But just like I've seen other gentlemen, I see other guys do it right. Why is it the other one can't do it? Especially if you ponying up for Gucci, everything else. Come on.
Here's my thing also, Rob. You got to come with the right attitude. Yeah. You got to come with the right attitude. If everything else is off, at least have the right attitude. If I'm in there and I'm in there stepping and I'm like, come on, baby, let's dance. You hit me with the, I don't really, I'm good. It's a difference between not wanting to dance and not wanting to dance with that person.
Yeah.
I ain't there to hear you say, oh, I'm only dancing with my girlfriend. What? Is she your date? I mean, do y'all got something else going on? I say that to say, you know, sometimes we go out and people act like they don't want to have fun. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to take you home. I'm not trying to get you in my bed. I'm not trying to get your number. I'm not trying to smack bellies. I'm just trying to have a good time. That's all. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for this. Ooh, that's my joint right there. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and it's all good, fellas. We can buy them drinks that night and not worry about what's going on. I ain't gotta get you and your girlfriend a drink. I mean, I can if I want to, but I'm here to get you. You know, small conversations make a difference, man. People always assume, well, I ain't gonna say people, but we need to get out of that mind state that, you know, we too good to have a good time. Like, I'm grown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here to party. I'm here. I ain't put this. I ain't step out with the. You know what I mean? Just to talk to the homies.
It is imperative for us to think on a higher level. And I know we were saying, like, you know, the whole unicorn thing with the tux. I'm just saying, I have aspirational thoughts and feelings, not only just for myself, but for the people I hang with, for the brothers that I know. I just like, you don't have to be in Hollywood at the Vanity Fair party to get dressed and to be in a tux, whether it be whatever you choosing to wear. I don't feel like that personally. I just feel like there's many events that we can be a part of. Choose those events, and I'm not killing the clubs and all the other stuff too. I'm down for those too. I'm saying there are moments in history where people can step up and take that on and not feel like, oh, that's not me because I got to put a hard bottom on. Like,
you ain't gonna wear sneakers to a funeral. I mean, some people do. Some people do. Maybe that was bad. But look, at the end of the day, this is one of those events, man. Like, if you haven't been to a Vanity Fair or a governor's ball or a Met Gala, this is your Vanity Fair. This is your Met Gala. This is your governor's ball. This is the time where, like, hey,
that's good. That's good.
This is that. This is that, man.
Yeah. For your community, this is what
this is that.
This is that. And I've seen people like, yo, this is my thing. I hear side conversations. I hear people talk about things when they see it, you know, on GQ filter or what someone wore last night to this event. Yo, if that was me, I would have killed it. I would have done something different. Oh, I would have did it. And then when the time comes, you know, no,
it's too much.
This is your moment. This is
it, man.
This is your, come on, good times. You have a 3-course meal. You're getting a live performance. Not only this, you're meeting a different caliber of woman as well. This woman might be
a different caliber of men.
And a different caliber of men.
Ain't gonna be no brothers about their business up in there either. That's why I say, if you come in, bring the right attitude, man. Bring the right oh, excuse me, brother, my bad. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. If you get bumped, man, it ain't that deep.
Yeah.
It ain't that deep to say, hey, black man, I like how you put that lay together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like to take it back to the old days. Definitely, like, if we can go back, like Prohibition era, you know, things like that, where, you know, black men wore suits because it was a way of looking dignified. Also, you didn't just step out in some sweats. You already know I love sweatsuits. I love a pair of jeans, all that. But back then it was like we have to look a certain way to get across certain things. And also we just wanted to show our best. Point blank. I aspired. I love the fact that this is happening. I know we harping on it. And then we just really want to take time tonight for that, to even harness on this, because this is mega in so many different ways, because it can only grow. It can only do more and more. And there's nothing like this for us anywhere. For real, for real. I mean, at least in the circles I hang, I haven't really been in anything like that. So
me either.
I think exciting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really fun night. I mean, me, I'm going there to have a good time, celebrate with some good people. And who knows who you might meet.
Bless you.
Thank you. You never know. You might, for some of the ladies, you might run into your husband. For some of the fellas, you might run into your wife. You might run into the next big deal, your next business partner. You know what I mean? It's just like a conglomerate of like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going there with a positive attitude. I'm going there with confidence. You going there looking just to have a good time and celebrate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mingle, dance, drink, leisurely. You know what I mean? It's a 4-course meal for a reasonable ticket. You can't, where can you go, Rob? Where can you go to get a 4-course meal, live music?
3-course meal.
3-course meal, live music, top-notch alcohol.
Cocktail hour.
Cocktail hour. What you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to see Black people in one area crispy. That's like that's the biggest thing for me, like in terms of the culmination of the whole thing, is more so for me to just see my people dressed to the nine, sartorial king. This is what I'm about. I love this type of stuff, and as you can see, I got my Lincoln on tonight. HBCU, first one,
That's a really cool hat.
It says the first HBCU, 1854.
Yeah, I don't
Antaron, thorough threads. He makes the gear,
I don't know about the first one, but that's a cool hat.
You're not doing that. We already talked about Cheney, man. Let's not play this.
Another episode, my brother. That's another
We're not
show.
playing that game. We already know. We wouldn't put that on the side of a hat if it wasn't. I don't see anything with saying Cheney is the first. I don't see it on no gear, nowhere. Let's be real. If it's written, it's true. Come on. Boom.
I do like that hat, though. That's a cool hat.
Oh, yeah. This is this is that heat right there. It's that Lincoln heat. I can get you one. I can get you one, bro.
I would like it. I would like one.
All right, yeah. You just gonna have to wear it out and just take all that Lincoln love that's gonna come. You know what I mean? So,
it's all good.
Sir William L. Listen, since this is a black tie event or all black event, one thing that's key for me is you gotta have the right fragrance.
Wait, when you spray yours on, do you hit them with the pop?
It depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes it's the neck, sometimes it's in the hand, the old school Macaulay Culkin, boom. Or, I always tell people, as soon as you get out of the shower, put it on because your pores are open. It becomes a part of your body versus waiting till you dry it off and everything. And then, mostly everybody goes and gets lotioned up and puts all their stuff on, and then they throw it on. It's like, that's late. Put it on as soon as you get out the shower. So, of course, I took a little trip to Neiman Marcus. And I'm not saying that this is the fragrances I'm going to wear for the event, but these are fragrances that I think that our viewers and subscribers should check out. Ladies, if you're buying a fragrance for your guy, this is it. Or if you want to buy it for yourself as well, because these are unisex fragrances also. So here we got the first one is Kelly Caliche, which is by Hermes.
Okay, that looks like a nice bottle.
Oh yeah, the joint comes up like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as I always tell people, put your fragrances in the refrigerator. If you keep them out in room temperature, that's what you get. It doesn't open the notes if you don't have it in the refrigerator. I might need to check that out by my man Reg, because he's the one that knows all the things about fragrances. But and what I've known, you put it in the refrigerator. When you get out the shower, go to your fridge, take it out, spray it on, boom, and the notes will be open. Your top notes, middle notes, whatever. So this is good. Kelly Collegiate, this is smooth. It has kind of a leathery finish, but it's light. It's not heavy. It doesn't have a lot of musk on top of it, which I hate musk on top of things.
Musk.
Ford has a lot of musk on a lot of his fragrances.
Okay.
That's his bag. You know, his bag is not really fresh. His stuff is like potent. I want to let you know I'm in the room type joint.
Yeah, that's how I like it too.
And this last piece, which I've just come to love, is Van Cleef and Arpels. If anybody knows the jewelry line, Van Cleef and Arpels has started their own unisex fragrance. And this one is called Santal Blanc. This is really a light scent, but it stays and is really like just smooth. Like I wore it a couple days ago. I was at a house music festival, and you know, at night it was the breeze was coming through, and somebody's like, "Yo, that joint is crazy." Well, this is what I Van Cleef Arpels. You can get it from Neiman's. I think it's only exclusive to Neiman's and Bergdorf's.
Okay,
Bergdorf. This is I forget. I think it's about $2 something, whatever. But either way, it's worth it. And of course, it's not an everyday spray. We already talked about that before. You got to have your local stuff, the stuff you wear during the week when you go to work. Then you got your stuff when you
have your step out stuff.
There you go. This is one, and the Kelly Collegiate is one as well. So again, I don't know what my fragrance is going to be for that night, but it's got to be vicious. It got to be.
You want somebody to walk past and say, "Is that you?" Yeah, that's me. Haha. Yeah. Hold on, let me fix my bow tie.
Listen,
you know?
My bow tie might be off by the end of the night. Who knows?
I don't even think I'm wearing a bow tie.
Listen,
I ain't doing it.
This
I'm giving them all this.
It's needed.
I'm giving them all this.
You gonna wear like 3-4 chains. You gonna do the 4 button down.
I might do listen. I mess around, give him the all white open button down with the cummerbund. Yeah. Who he think he is? I ain't gonna do that one though. That's a different look for a different day. I'm gonna come right though. They definitely getting all of this stuff. Yeah.
Yo, you crazy, bro. But this is what you're gonna see from our pages. Within another week and a half, you'll see us. We're gonna go live from the event. I'm gonna make sure my phone is charged up.
Yeah, me too.
You are at the event with us from your couch, sofa, bed. If you're out to dinner somewhere, I want you to be like, damn, I missed it, and I want to go next year. As my partner over here with the COVID sneeze.
Don't say that. Don't say that. No. And they making sure you get tested at this event, which I like.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
That's another thing. Like they want people to have a good time, but still be healthy. Yeah. I appreciate all of that, man, for real. You don't want to be doing your thing and next day you wake up like, what the? Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, God.
I had a good time last night, but I can't. Nah.
Yeah, nah. So I like that also. That's cool that they're doing that.
Yeah, that's just where we coming from. It's going to be an epic night, and I feel like it'll be one for the books. One,
it's gonna be a good time.
One, we got bro Mar. You know, I'm really excited and happy for him that he's pushing along in his endeavors and doing those things, which inspires us as partners here to do what we want to do coming in the future. And I can't wait. I actually just want to kind of bypass these next couple weeks and just get to that straight up.
Yeah, man, for sure.
You know.
For sure.
And then summer's almost over. That's another thing.
Summer's almost so when you know Labor Day comes around, you know summer's about to end. But I always tell people summer's not really that long.
It's not, but we want it to be long.
I'm kind of ready for the fall, dog. Like I'm ready to start like really putting clothes on. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm ready for
anticipating
spice lattes. That's what I'm ready for.
You said iced lattes.
Pumpkin spice lattes. That's what I'm.
Pumpkin spice lattes.
I get clown for that too. You know,
pumpkin spice.
My cousin girl, she be like, "Oh, you like PSLs?" I'm like, first of all, I don't like the way.
What is a PSL?
I don't like the way you said PSLs. I don't even like the way you even referenced that. I like pumpkin spice lattes.
That's how she phrases it as a.
She
PSL.
says you like PSLs, like.
That sounds like almost like a
pause,
a pap smear for a man or something. Like, yo, I gotta go get this PSL done on my nuts. Like, what? I gotta go. I gotta
listen.
get the PSL done on my nuts.
I really enjoy the fall. I like the gear that comes out for it. You know,
I love fall wear, man. Because you could throw a hoodie on, you could throw a jacket on, you could throw a leather jacket. I love the fall, man. I love it.
It's about to be a good year, brother. Black is.
Gotta come like that.
To Crystal Bailey events. I want you guys to know this. We don't rep everybody, but we are going to rep these folks because I love what they're doing for our culture. Our culture, our unit of Black people, the age range, I love it. Crystal Bailey events, Mars CYL,
and their whole team.
Black Oak Wine Club, they also mixed into that.
And their whole team, man. It's
whole team.
Effort, yeah.
There's somebody else in there, K Ducats. I think it's people I'm missing, but I just like how this crew is moving. And again, like I said, when we are at the event, we're going to go live. You'll be a part of it with us that night. Hell, I might even take you into my whole getting dressed. Like how
behind the scenes?
Yeah, behind the scenes. How I get laid out for the evening. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to see my guy over at Ethos. I'm going to get the fresh Baldy 5. I'm going to get the Skull 5. With the shape.
The hot rag.
I'm gonna get the whole thing. I'm gonna get the beard shaped up, the facial, manicure. We're gonna come right.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming.
Coming right.
Gotta get the fingers done for that weekend.
And we gotta let it be known, gentlemen, you can still be a man, masculine, and get a manicure. Whatever.
But hold on. But what grown man saying that's not?
No, masculine? Trust me. There's some dudes out there. I had to check. I be like, yo, fam, like, don't get this messed up over here. But at the same time, presentation is everything.
And you got a manicure? They were saying that.
Not to me. I wish.
I mean, they were just saying that.
They say I'm not. They're saying they're not going to do it because.
So people really want to. So there's men out here that like walking around with dirty hands.
Yes, there are plenty. I see them. That's it. You know, and it doesn't really change until a woman says something. And that's embarrassing.
Until a woman says, "Oh, you're not touching me with them dirty hands."
At that point, it's embarrassing, bro. That's where it gets touchy. Don't wait for the woman to tell you that. Just do it all off the
do
straight up. And that don't mean you can't get your hands dirty and none of that. At the end of the day, all the jobs I had growing up were laborious, labor-intensive jobs.
These.
That's why I ain't gonna hold you. I almost look at people that, like, this generation does not know anything about doing any type of labor, like not carrying any boxes, you know, working in yards, all that. My grandfather did not play that. Like, you getting up, you gonna cut grass with me, you gonna cut these weeds, you gonna get dirty.
That's probably why I'm sniffling nails. I was cutting grass a little while ago.
It's real.
It's definitely real.
I worked at the meat market. I had red juice falling down my. Come on, man. I had the white coat on, everything.
Had red juice.
But when we step out, we step out and we step out correct. That's all I'm saying for the night.
Facts. I feel
Give
you.
love to our people, Will.
Thank y'all. Keep supporting. We're gonna keep bringing it. Fall's coming. Winter's coming. We're gonna keep dropping more videos, more shows, more guests, more everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think this Black is party is a good kickoff too to the fall season. Even though it's late summer, but you get it.
Yeah, it's the kickoff. It's the kickoff.
Facts.
This is Sartorial King.
This is William L.
Sir William L. I'm gonna go to toast to my man Sir William L. He just wrapped up a birthday.
Another lap around the sun.
You know what I mean? I got your gift coming, bro. We gonna tear the streets up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You don't gotta give me no gift though, but I appreciate that.
You stop playing, man. This is what we do, man. Stop playing, brother. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Be blessed. Give love to somebody in your household, in your sphere or your circle of influence. That's what we're about first. We'll see you next time. Caviar Conversations.
Y'all for breakfast champagne, 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 bubble bath.